Welcome to the audio show.
Can someone please call 911? Because these girls are as crooked as it gets when it comes to, I don't know. You know what? Let's run it. I know Shayla didn't just say that. People in relationships don't like a lot of single friends. All of a sudden now, because she thinks she has Iman, basically, she's out here giving out dating advice. Listen, I don't know. So it's a must in 2026 that Delicia gets a man. Even, okay, as a man, I would say that it's not a must in 2026 that you get a man. It's a must that you get things together for yourself in 2026. But I don't know about just going out deciding that you just go and get a man, because you can't just get any old man. Just like a man can't go out and just get any old woman because you don't know exactly what she has to offer, what she's bringing, or what she's going to actually do. But it's Shayla. Let's go. If you ask me, they're all miserable. These are a bunch of miserable women that are only looking toward just getting the bag. They're not really looking for love. This is interesting. So Shayla thinks that Delicia is looking miserable. Well, Shayla, you need to elaborate for us exactly why Delicia is looking miserable, because I need to know exactly that, because to me, all of y'all basically situations are bare miserable. But let me not judge. Go ahead, Shayla. Go ahead. Now, let me say that is true. I mean, the man just came over there, so we don't really know exactly the type of man him is yet. So, to make such a bold assumption, but again, I'm showing you, of her leading, look, people may take her for a joke, but some way, somehow, she might consider what Shayla is saying. Delicia might actually consider what Shayla is saying, because counting to believe that Shayla is the one that has kind of led her away from Wayne. Remember that. Remember that Shayla actually led Delicia away from Wayne by telling Delicia the amount of things and how, Wayne is a player and blah, 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 blah. Remember, she's done this before. But all right. What if it ain't the pot calling the kettle black? Can you imagine her telling Delicia to get her own man? I don't know what Shayla has picked up. Maybe that Delicia is not dating her own man, but she's letting Shayla is letting Delicia know that she needs to get her own man, right? And she needs to stop, freeloading off of Iman. You understand? She needs to get her own man, get her own king, as in king that came by. You know what I mean? What type of king? We don't know if him is Burger King, or, whatever type of king. We don't know what type of king he is. But she needs to get her own king and her own man. Can you imagine the audacity of Shayla telling people to get them own man? Of all the persons in the world. Of all the persons in the world telling people about getting them own man is Shayla. Boy, listen, what has Skitland come to? What has Skitland come to? Stop it right there, so. I believe we had this conversation last night with Auntie Riri and we were talking about Shayla. No. Listen to me. Yes, she's going for the money more than anything else. Yes, no matter if you want so that Iman chase her or whatever the deal is, but once she found out Iman has money, that's the take. Listen to exactly the response just now. What if Iman never had money? Would you go for him? And the answer is no, because at the end of the day, Shayla is about the money. We saw one of the scenes earlier today when Shayla talked about the money and the whole idea that King need to be dropping off money, even though he just met Delicia. So Shayla isn't absorbed of all of this, and that's why I keep preaching the message I preach with Shayla, regardless of whatever trauma she could have gone through, if that is so, right? Because nothing wrong with it. It's a plausible argument. You could have those pieces, but at the end of the day, it comes down to choice. And that was the part I'm talking about. It comes down to choice. And her choice at this point is men with money. Her choice is being a gold digger. Her choice is being that particular girl. Can she change? Of course she can change. But that's exactly where her head is at. So let's not get it twisted. But you know what? Look, I don't know who Shayla is trying to preach to at this point in time. Just accept the mere fact that you guys are who you are at this point in time. Just accept that when it comes to yourself, Shayla, that's what it is. There's nothing different to it. Don't try to see exactly if you can create this facade of whatever it may be. Look, Shayla is just Shayla. You guys are just how y'all work. Y'all are just gold diggers, and that's just what it is. Don't try and absolve yourself of that. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. No, as you can see, she's clearly trying to see if she can force the issue to have Delicia date this man. Again, That leadership quality that she have, what we talk about. She might not be the autocratic leader. She might not be the strong leader that we may be looking at, because again, you have to look at the mere fact that there are different types of leaders. You have leaders who are strong and you have leaders who are weak. You understand? So that's really and true what's going on. But yes, you have some people who are definitely going to try to find a way to lead. And as you can see, she's very forceful. Forceful enough that Lauren is just listening and laughing. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. Does Delicia need a man in 2020? Should Delicia go after King? Give me a take. Should we be listening to advice from Shayla? Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.